guys, what's up? It's Hoku, aka Moon Empress. Welcome back to my channel. Or if you are just kind of coming across this video, stumbling on through and don't know who the hell I am, I'm Hoku. I live in Hawaii and pleased to meet you. Thank you so much for taking the time to even attempt to watch this video. But I kind of wanted today to get into a little bit of real talk. I was watching this YouTuber's channel that I subscribed to a few months ago. Well, maybe not even a few months ago. It was like 2 months ago I subscribed to this girl's channel. And she has quite a few subscribers and views on her videos. But the one thing that I appreciate in the content of her videos and on her channel is just utter authenticity. Authenticity to me is one of the biggest things that I look for in friends, in people that I like to associate with or even vibe with, you know. In my little intro clip that I always put in my videos, the thing that I like and I live by, but the thing that I like to say is trust your vibes, know your tribe. Know who you surround yourself with and know the types of frequencies and the types of vibrations that they're giving off, because it bounces back and it gets absorbed by you. I like to say that I'm an empath, and I tend to absorb a lot of energy from different people, which is kind of why I am also more of an introvert. I'm definitely outgoing and like a real cool person to hang out with when I'm feeling in the mood, but for the most part, I like to keep by myself. I like to keep my circle, my niche, my little tribe very tight and very small with people that I trust. So, don't mind me, it's kind of hot up in here. This global warming is not a joke. I'm hot on my nose. Girl, get your life. Anyway, and I apologize for the obnoxious gum chewing. Like, have you guys tried these, what is it called? Project 7. It's by the company Project 7, and they're like gourmet gum. I'm having me a margarita right now, but it's funny because it says non-alcoholic. Like, you're gonna put alcohol in gum? Really? But I got this other one, the s'mores one. Not a huge fan. It's a little like gimmicky, sweet, marshmallowy tasting. And then I got this half and half, which is also kind of a for me. But they have tons of other flavors, I believe, so you can go check them out. Do they have a website? I don't know. Just Google Project 7 gourmet gum, gourmet sugar-free gum. But yeah. So I do apologize. Where am I looking? Okay, right there. So I do apologize for the obnoxious gum chewing, but that's just me. That's how I roll. If you were at my house and we were talking, this is just what you're gonna see. So bear with me. Getting back to the video, the girl that I was referring to, she made a video. I think it's her most recent upload. I have to double check. But she made a video and it was entitled Resistance, and it was essentially her thoughts and her take on a book that she's reading. I can't think of the title or the author at this moment, but you can check out the link below. I'll try to link her video and her channel down below. But you can go to that link, and then I'm sure you can find out through her video what the book is called and who the author is. But there was something that stood out to me. She was basically saying that what she believed and what the author was saying was resistance is that force, that voice within that's constantly telling you, no, you can't do that. Oh, you're not good enough to do that. It's that essential voice within you that prevents you from reaching your goals, that prevents you from really finding your way in life and fulfilling your purpose. And that is something that I've struggled with so much. And it's normal because it's something that you create. It's something that we all, no matter who we are and what we like and what we do, we all create some kind of roadblock that we're gonna stumble upon or over. So it's really crazy. But there's the you that's in a little box that presents it all pretty with a bow. Like, hey, this is me, and I'm such a nice person, and I'm so positive, or however you want to present yourself. You're in a box. You're presenting yourself at the will of other people's judgment. And then there's the you that's really, really you. That's in here unseen by a lot of people, because you have to face resistance whenever the you inside wants to come out of the pretty little box. You're gonna face the resistance that you've created. So anyway, the video goes on, and like she just is kind of all over the place and very sporadic and distracted and kind of going on rants. But if you're an open-minded person, a spiritual person, an intuitive person, you'll really get to see how she kind of navigates through her mind as it butts head with the person she wants to be in the box. But stepping outside the box, she is creating. It's I don't know, I forgot what I was saying, but basically, if you watch her videos, you can basically see how she conflicts with herself, that inner voice that's wanting to be the weird, eccentric, like unique person that she is, and then the version of herself that is trying to be a YouTube personality. I mean, what is that? What is that even? I don't know. What I identified most with this person is the fact that a lot of her shit is unedited. It's just raw. It's just who she is, and it is what it is, and you're either going to accept it or not. I do understand the fact that she gets a lot of hate and a lot of criticism and a lot of like bashing and negativity on her channel from people that just don't understand. But being an open-minded person, being an intuitive, being a spiritual person, I can really see through that and take a lot from her messages on her videos, and just really kind of study the psychology of her words, or her thoughts, or whatever. But yeah, I just felt really inspired by this video that she made called Resistance, because in the video she says that there's an excerpt in the book by the author, and the author is essentially saying people who have creative minds and people who are writers or artists, they need to create, and creativity is basically the opposite of resistance. You have to be free of the self-judgment, the self-criticism, the resistance that you create in order to be creative, in order to actually fulfill what it is that your creative mind is trying to fulfill. So in saying that, that kind of just sparked a like, aha, that makes a lot of sense. And I know that already. That truth was always like within me, but it kind of sometimes takes another person's verbal spin on things for you to actually see or to really acknowledge the stuff that you already know. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. And with that little seed of knowledge, or seed of awareness, I should say, I kind of feel more of that heat rising within me that sparks the flame of the fire of passion. And I like that, because I haven't felt it for so long, and I really want to get back into writing, which is something that I did when I was little. But it's just for the last couple years, I've been resisting the desire to sit down and write, because writing is very personal to me. It's very much like bearing my soul to whomever is going to come across it or be exposed to it. So it's something that I'm like, I don't know if I really want to put that down, because people might think I'm crazy, and I don't know if I'm ready for that. That's resistance. That's basically me creating this like fog and this cloud and this roadblock against myself and using it as an excuse and being like, well, I don't know, I don't have time, you know, what am I gonna write about? There's no inspiration, blah blah blah. Like, anyway, I felt like that little seed of awareness that she kind of brought out in making these references to these excerpts in the book that she was reading just really like made me put things in perspective, and I feel like I can do it again. And it's definitely, my writing is definitely something I wouldn't mind sharing, but it's, like I said, the resistance part was the knowing that it's just so personal to me. You know, it's my authenticity, it's my rawness. It's basically like, I feel like when I watch her videos, that's me in a writing form. Like, imagine if she sat down and she wrote everything down. It's like that back and forth banter within and to and amongst yourself, your one being. It's like that all gets spilled out and spewed out and regurgitated, and then you got to look back at it, or you have other people looking at it like, So, but it's getting rid of that fear. It's getting rid of those chains that's telling you not to do something, because that's where you find the creativity. So yeah, I really appreciated her video, and I know she touched on a lot of different aspects of resistance and how it applies to different things, from past relationships and, you know, friendships and how you react to certain people and a whole lot of things. But, you know, I would definitely recommend that you guys go and watch her video and read this book, because, you know, like I said, if you have an open mind, you'd really most likely appreciate some of the things that you can obtain from what she conveys in her video. But yeah, other than that, I guess I wanted to say it just inspired me, because when I think about starting a YouTube, and I don't have a lot of followers, as you guys can tell, I don't have a lot of views, I don't even know who the fuck is viewing this video, I'm not even sure if I'm going to put it up, but it really goes to show that you really don't have to be a picture perfect image. I wanted to start this channel and make it about beauty and makeup and maybe some tutorials if I felt comfortable or whatever. Make it about like superficial hobbies that I enjoy. And yes, my channel's going to have that. But I also want you guys to know from the get-go who the hell I am and what I believe in, and, you know, what I think, and just what stimulates my little gears to turn and to process things. So I want to be authentic to you, because we're all part of this web, this spiritual nervous system. You know, in the nervous system, where one nerve kind of sparks out and sends signals to another, as human beings, as souls that live within our bodies, everything that we react to, and every emotion that we feel, and all the vibrations that we emit out into the universe, it is felt. It is a ripple effect, the butterfly effect, into bigger and greater or more tumultuous, or whatever the case may be. It affects everyone. So for my channel to be authentic, for me to be authentic, is my goal in life, period. And although when I started the channel, I kind of was thinking I want this to be about beauty and whatnot, there was always in the back of my mind, like, yeah, beauty's great, but like, I just want to be me, and I want this little box that I'm creating for myself in this form or this outlet, I want it to be like a sense of therapy for me. I just want to be able to be myself, because a lot of the times when we leave our homes, when we leave work or whatever, we have to conform, and we have to be like, put on a face, put on a certain demeanor. And for the most part, I'm kind of an unfiltered person. I usually don't, I'm usually who the fuck I am. And hopefully you guys will get to know as I make more videos. But I also feel pressure to conform and to like fit in everybody else's little box and idea of me. And I don't like that. I really don't. So this is just my little outlet, my little hole in the wall to put my timestamp on. Like in my writing, I kind of feel like it is a timestamp It's in a sense, like when I write things, being that it comes from me, it's whatever resonates in my soul that is perpetuated to my mind and formulated into thought, which is then flowing into words that I put on paper. There's a block between what my mind processes and what I actually write down. But when I actually get to the point where I'm writing and I'm creating, it feels so gratifying, and it feels like I just put my timestamp, I just time-stamped a chapter in my life, and it's something that is more tangible and more visible to me, and I can always look back and read and relearn the lessons that I've put down on paper. So for this little outlet here, I just want it to be a timestamp, a mark, to say, hey, I was here, I have thoughts, I'm human, I make mistakes, and I'm real, and I'm just being me. And in all of that, I still want to perpetuate, like I said, in this web of spiritual nervous system, how we reach out and we spark things in other people. I just want to spark more positivity, and not in the sense like, oh my God, I just want to be positive and everybody have a smile on their face and be happy and just kumbaya together. No, I'm not really talking about that kind of positivity. Positivity in the sense that your intentions behind the words that you say and the actions that you show, although maybe most people will overlook whatever your message is, you know that first and foremost, the message will always be something clear to you. It will always be authentic to you. And then secondly, if only one fucking person in this whole YouTube realm or wherever, whatever, if only one person sees and truly understands a message that you're conveying on your channel and in your words and in your authentic, portrayal of it, if only one person understands, isn't that purpose? Isn't that meaning? Didn't you just rise above resistance to be yourself? And that in turn, created the spark for somebody else's knowledge and understanding and wisdom? I don't know. I just, I'm not too sure where this whole channel thing is going to go, but, I want to be able to put forth the realest version of me that I can. And hopefully, you guys will be appreciative and want to join my little moon tribe, Trust your vibe, know your tribe. Maybe you guys will come along and be part of my tribe. I like to keep my circles small and intimate, and that way you kind of know who's really got your back and whatnot. But come along on the journey with me, and hopefully we can grow. But other than that, I know this is kind of random and then like a side note, but we just came back from the store, so I kind of wanted to do a small little haul and show you some things that I picked up that I thought were kind of neat. So being that this is somewhat a beauty channel and then somewhat just a real talk, real me channel, we're gonna do both today. So that was my real talk. Now it's a small mini haul. So I went to Target and I picked up a few things, nothing too extravagant. So the first thing that I picked up was necessary. It's actually for my phone, and it's by the company Laut. I think that's how you pronounce it, L-A-U-T. If you can see it. And it's just this really cute turquoise shade. What the fuck is this called? Phone case. Anyway, it's a phone case that is definitely needed, because the day after my husband got our new phones, my baby just sort of brushed mine off onto the tile on our front porch, and it obviously cracked. Where the fuck am I looking? Like, seriously? Okay, there's the dot. Let me look over there, because I've tried to film this video. Let me tell you, I tried to film this video and I was looking. I'm blind right now. First of all, I have glasses, but they're old prescriptions. I just don't want to be wearing my glasses right now on this channel because, yeah, I don't think they're that cute. But anyway, I'm out of my contacts. There I go, smacking my gum. Okay, you're over there, guys. Hi, hello. All right. Anyway, yeah, I ran out of my contact lenses, so I prefer contacts because you can see more peripheral, and glasses, especially with these like frames, are just hard to kind of see on your peripherals and up and down and all around, so I tend to keep them off. But anyway, where was I going? Yeah, the phone case is actually needed because my phone has cracked. It was brand new and my baby ended up cracking it, so this will help prevent from further damage. So that was needed. And then another thing that I picked up was this Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder, and this is in the shade 30 medium, and I believe, well, I'm really washed out. I believe this is my shade. I think there's probably 2 deeper shades, if I'm not mistaken, in the line, or at least what was available at Target at my location. So I think this might be a match because it matches the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 30. That was like Cafe, I believe. But anyway, yeah, I picked that up, and then so I got this Sonia Kashuk Pretty Cheeky palette, and this is, I believe it's a highlighter, bronzer, and blush. This is the highlighter, the bronzer, and the blush palette. But I'm not too sure how it would work on my skin tone. This is kind of like, this is my first swatch. This is my skin tone. Pretty much, so yeah, this is pretty much not going to be a bronzer for me. But I can use it as a transition shade. And then this is pretty. They're really soft and creamy. Where did I put it? Maybe right here. This kind of reminds me of it's very light. Oh, it's gorgeous though. I like the color. It reminds me of the orange eyeshadow in the Earthy Elements. Where the fuck am I looking? Here we go again, okay? You're all over there. There I go, like, shifting to the other side. I'm sorry, guys. Whatever. But this reminds me of the orange toned eyeshadow in the Earthy Elements palette by Milani, and I absolutely love that palette. So if I can't use that really for a face palette, I'll definitely use it for an eyeshadow palette, so I can get use out of that. And then the next thing that I got, and the last thing I got that I actually really liked because it reminded me of my childhood. There was an antique Victorian style purple or maroon shaded velvet sofa that my auntie guys had in our Victorian home in Westchester, Pennsylvania, that I was absolutely obsessed with, and I swore like one day when I was an adult I would get it. But I was just telling my husband this story last night at the dinner table, and then we're going through Target and I'm kind of perusing the makeup aisle, and then at the bottom shelf I see 3 makeup bags that were left on the bottom, 2 of which were this like faux velvet material, and this one is the same size as the Kylie Jenner makeup bag that I got stolen or whatever. So I picked up this one. The other one was the same material, but it was like a flat little clutch style one. I didn't really like that, and I really like this. It has this front zipper compartment, and it's very, like, it's not stiff or anything. I might have to keep like some, I don't know, filler or tissue paper in there to keep the shape. But then it has like these pockets inside that are perfect for holding smaller items, and it has it on both sides. So finally I have a makeup bag again. But anyway, I thought this was really cute. It's called an overnighter makeup bag. But yeah, that's the last thing I got. I only got a few things for like personal items. And anyway, I hope you like this video. Please go check out the link down in the description and go watch the video by this YouTuber I was inspired by. Like I said, I think you'll You guys will find some great pearls of wisdom peppered throughout her videos. Keep an open mind. And so yeah, if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Other than that, I hope you guys have a blessed day. And as always, love, light, and always aloha.